There was a time when video games were not a part of growing up. Back then, there was a magical place known as an amusement park, and it provided all the fun, games, and imaginative spark kids needed to play. Well, here's a parenting secret. It still does. There is nothing quite like the simple pleasures found here, where carousels whirl their way into childhood dreams, and the simplest of slides and swings and rides bring shrieks of joy. An amusement park is a celebration of childhood, of innocence and joy, and of simply being alive. And nowhere will you find such a celebration of life like you will at a new attraction in San Antonio called Morgan's Wonderland. Wonderland, though, is not your normal amusement park, but to see the differences, well, sometimes you have to look kind of close. The sign out front promises it's a place where everyone can play. And at Morgan's Wonderland, that is a promise kept.
So Bob, welcome to Morgan's Wonderland. It's a park that was designed for the special needs community, but built for everybody to play. Let's go take a walk around.
Okay. Dave Force is the general manager of Morgan's Wonderland, the only amusement park in America built in such a way that any kid can enjoy everything this place has to offer. Special needs really aren't that special here. It just means a little different way of doing things for those who need it. The way they do things here every day.
And as you can see, our ramps are wide enough for wheelchairs to be up on the ramps and play. This is our wheelchair swing area. Bob, this is our off-road adventure ride. It's again one of the 3 rides we have in the park, and just like all of them, they're 100% wheelchair accessible. They'll come over here and they take this entire platform and the whole thing rotates around. It lines up perfectly with the car. They drop the flap, which locks it in place. The car just rolls in.
Now, how different could this be? It's a carousel.
Well, maybe someone can't climb up on a horse, but if they get on a bench, that whole bench goes up and down, so they get to experience the carousel. The ultimate is our dragon here. In this dragon, you can see it swings open. If someone's in a wheelchair, they can get on that platform. The wheelchair gets secured in that platform, and the whole platform goes up and down. This lady here, 52 years old, had never been on a swing in her life. So she's in a swing, she gets done, and she says, wow, I've never been on a swing. I anticipated that pendulum effect, but I didn't know your stomach did that flippy thing. Well, of course you wouldn't. And so, again, everybody got to witness that declaration of a first experience from that lady. It's just, and this vehicle right here, this swing is nothing more than a vehicle to provide those moments in people's lives.
Morgan's Wonderland gets its name from Morgan Hartman, a special needs teenager who has become a bit of a celebrity. It was her daddy, Gordon Hartman, who built this park, not just for his daughter, but for special needs kids around the world who now come here to play.
Morgan is probably one of the most inspirational young ladies. She is an inspiration that has allowed me an opportunity to really see life in a different way. Life is very fragile. At any second we can become special needs. We can have a special need anytime. And I think many times we just need to take a time out, recognize that, and understand the importance of making sure it's all about bringing everybody together, because we're all in this world to enjoy it, and we ought to all have the same opportunities.
Every ride and all the playground equipment was concepted, designed, and engineered by Gordon's team. Manufacturers scratched their heads and whispered about the crazy ideas that had never been tried before, and that itself was proof positive for Gordon that this project had to be done.
My experience in working in the special needs community is that many times it's not big. It's just enough to get by, and we wanted to show that everyone who has a special needs should be treated and get everything like anyone else. The voice of those with special needs is minimal. They don't have the voice of some of the other that try to get funding for certain things, and so therefore they're left to the side. When I looked into it, I said, time out, we've got to change this whole idea.
From slides and swings to carousels and racetrack rides, there is more than enough here to keep the kids amused. All the activities are designed to inspire joy, something that's not always part of these kids' everyday lives.
I mean, everybody who comes here talks about how my daughter, my friend, the person I'm the caregiver for has done something they didn't do before, didn't think they could do. And that puts a smile to their face. Let me give you a story of numerous times where I hear, my daughter did something for the first time. My son did this, and we never thought he would ever have that opportunity. Those are the kind of things that happen at this park.
We can finally bring my son to a place where no one gives you negativity, no one looks at you strange. It's just a place where you feel like you belong.
It is the first of its kind, an amusement park that brings the magic alive for every kid who wants to play. At Morgan's Wonderland, there are countless stories of success that, on the surface, might not seem like much, but to the parent or caregiver of a special needs child, these are huge victories. Gordon Hartman likes those stories, and along with the smile on his daughter's face, that's all he needs to know that this park marks a change in attitude towards special needs kids and, just maybe, the start of a new adventure in childhood pleasure for thousands of children around the world. Is this place changing lives?
Yes.
You feel good about that?
I know that. I can guarantee you that. It's changing lives. Yeah, I know it. I see it every day. It reminds me of a story, because I'm blessed with getting stories and emails from people literally every day about this place. And I never will forget the mother who told me about when she had her special needs daughter and they were leaving here, and the daughter looked up at her and said, "Did we just leave heaven?" And when I heard when I got that email, that's when you call the timeout and go, yeah, we got it.